For me, who is an ardent supporter of NRM, I am embarrassed with what is happening in the country. The corruption is making us to be very unpopular. We are tired. I am fatigued even now, ashamed to sit in those government cars. Because when you sit like this, when you dress smartly, our money. When you drink water, our money. I mean, because the citizens are aware that we are eating their money. They are tired. They're about to stone us. And PSST, before you officially got appointed as the Secretary of Treasury, you made this statement about the people who build long, high wall fences at the neighborhood of the poor people. PS, I want to tell you, when I arrived in finance, I chose the path of fighting corruption. And I started fighting vehemently. And perhaps that's the reason why my brother is now trying to check the neighborhood before he says, this corruption must stop. Because I was very bold and shouting, the corruption must stop, and naming and shaming. I want to tell you, I was treated like a plague. You know those leprosy days where the lepers will hang the bell on their neck. So every time I was coming, you'd see people talking, but all of a sudden they just go mute because Anite has arrived. Because they know she will actually say it out. Then I didn't know that friends, relatives, that the corrupt are so connected that they will hate you as a group. That even your friends will hate you. And you lose friends because you have really said something about corruption. But friends, fellow citizens, as we launch this budget, I want to say that let the whole country rise up, and civil society, our eyes on you, because you have nothing to lose. Nobody is voting for you. Those people, even me, nobody is voting for me. It's only one person who votes for me, President Museveni. Now, I am joining you in the fight. Let's call them out. What is it? When I was growing up, the wrongdoers, the wizards, and the Honorable Jachano Mat should know this. They used to call them tongo tongo, the people who get things and throw on your back. In my local language, they call them tongo tongo because they make your back to, you would get like as if it's malaria, but if they inject you with malarious treatment, you actually would die. But that is like bewitching you. I remember then, government would make sure that those people are collected in the village, and then they would tie their hands using a rope, and they will parade them in the whole village, and they will be singing, Amatongo Tongo Ebe, Amoso, Moso, Moso. That we are wizards, we are witchcraft, we are killing people, here we are. And everyone will run away from them. So I want to say that these corrupt people, let's name them one by one, tie them with a rope, and move them, parade them on city square. I'm the corrupt person, here I am, I'm the corrupt accountant. I can assure you this corruption will stop. No need for the strings, because I'm told recently there was budget for chasing away locusts, 1 billion, and they say, Anite, why are you asking this question? You keep quiet. I mean, but the truth is, Permanent Secretary, you've done your part, budgeted very well. The challenge now will come at the implementation stage. And as we're doing the implementation, I was actually discussing with a country rep of UNICEF. I was telling him, okay, you've given us the transparency score, and you say we are ranging at 59% on transparency, meaning that we are actually uploading and giving all the information. How are we faring on the corruption front? Because in East Africa, we are number 1 on the transparency. How about the corruption front? So he told me, no, that's a different body. I think I would have to find out. So PS, my question to this room here is, who is responsible for the corruption scorecard? Because we need to give it. And I want to tell you, as I conclude my remarks, and the PS say we should focus on the positive things. I mean, how am I going to talk about positive things when I am about to be lynched? Everyone is saying, our money, our money, our money. Even now, they've lost confidence. When you tell them that there is money for PDM, they say, ah. When you tell them that we're going to build a standard gauge railway, they say, ah. they've lost confidence. But I want to tell you, don't lose all the hope. There is a message of hope. But as we do that, let's have a two-pronged approach. Let's fight the corruption, all of us. And I want to tell you where to start fighting the corruption. The accounting officers of all the ministries, departments, and agencies, they are the ones who are actually dispensing the money. If you're an accounting officer in this room and I can see you, please put up your hand. Because we want to see you, because the budget says we are sending the money to you.